Ladies and gentlemen, and we back. What is going on in Clipperland, right? The Clippers suck. They're 6-16. They have the 24th ranked defense. They have the 19th ranked offense, and they're 24th also in net rating at a -5. So what's going on? Well, there's a lot of things, but let's focus on injury health. There's only been 4 players this season for the Clippers who have played every single game. They are, one is a 28-year-old Zubac. Now, Zubac, statistically speaking, is worse in every single way compared to last year, right? And the biggest reason for this is that he's lost his presence on the court. In the offseason, he put a lot of emphasis on losing weight to gain muscle, right? And when your entire identity is this big body bruiser who's gonna, I'm gonna box you out, I'm gonna set a big screen, I'm gonna bully you down low, when that is your entire identity, losing that, it may not sound like a lot, but losing that much weight is like a night and day comparison because you're no longer the biggest guy on the court, You make it a lot easier for other team centers to bully you. And so when you lose that, is it even like, are you even the same player as you were? And he's not. I mean, as we're watching, everything's down. And the next guy is John Collins. I don't even know where to start with John Collins, right? He's averaging 11, 4, and 0.6. But none of that matters because as in the beginning of the season, Tyronn Lue said he forgot if he was going to start. That's what he said in his before-season presser. He just said he forgot. So, yet he's played every game. How, no, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that spiel. Because I'm going to get into Tyronn Lue more later, so I'm just going to save that for later. The next guy is Chris Dunn. He's averaging 8, 2, and 2. Cool. Cool. I don't know. And the last guy who's played every game, shockingly, is Nicholas Batum. I guess, sure. He's averaging, 4 points a night, but hey, for each their own, you got to get your buckets somehow. The supposed best player, Kawhi Leonard, has only played 12 games. And he is probably the best, so I don't know why I have supposed. Yeah, he's only played 12 games. He is averaging 26, 5, and 2 through those 12 games. But it's only 12 games at the end of the day, right? And this is the problem with Kawhi, is we see him coast past the regular season every year and not play. And he kind of just hopes that his team is going to carry him to the postseason. And it has worked before, but this Clippers team is really bad. Like I said, they're 6-16, and they're the oldest team in the league. Their average age is 28.6. And late in the stretches, that old age isn't going to help this team, especially if Kawhi's not going to play, which is going to lead to the OKC Thunder getting another high draft pick because they are still benefiting from that Paul George trade 7 years later. The defending champions Oklahoma City Thunder, best team in the league, 22-1, have the Clippers 2026 first round pick. To keep derailing this train, the Clippers just released Chris Paul 3 days ago. Could be the best player in your franchise history. Does anybody know what the reason for his release was? I screenshotted the article because this is just fascinating to me, right? So, Tyronn Lue, or this is straight from Shambles, okay? Tyronn Lue and Chris Paul have not spoken in a few weeks. Shams reported that Chris Paul and his leadership clashed with Tyronn Lue and the Clippers because Paul was vocal in holding management, coaches, and players accountable. what Tyronn Lue been doing the whole time? You telling me he ain't been doing that? Why does... So you know how Chris Paul is as a player. We have seen him do this every single stop, everywhere where he has been in his career. And so you sign him knowing he's going to be like this. And when he does it, you get mad. You had to have known this was coming. But also, again I say, what was Tyronn Lue doing? Are you not already holding your players accountable? Are you just out there just, hey, good job, buddy. You know, we're 3 for 13, but you'll get them tomorrow. You know, jeez. You might be thinking to yourself, though, moment, you missed one man. Y'all might know who he is. You know, he goes by the beard, the system, the savior, because he's going to stop OKC from having a top pick again. That guy, man, you know, you might have heard him. He's the 2017-2018 MVP. His name is James Harden. He's only missed one game this season. He is averaging 27, 5, and 8. In the month of November, he averaged 30. The dude is playing out of his absolute mind. Also, he set the Clippers single game scoring record with 55 points on November 22nd. He's also shooting 43.7% from the field and 36.8% from three. The only reason this team is afloat. Thank you so much, James Harden. Please, keep carrying this team. Please, I'm begging you. I don't want to see OKC with a top pick. They're going to run everything. What if they go get Giannis? Please, James. Please. Just please, James. As always, thank y'all for watching. And at the end of the day, remember, I'm just a guy with an opinion and a microphone. Peace out.